I wanted to do a speaky intro, but I'm completely too lazy to do it. So welcome to the table, guys. There is currently no table. It got flipped earlier. I'm not putting it back yet. Those of you out here in YouTube land, I'm going to get out of the way now. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button because in about 3 hours, I'm going to be brain dead. I kind of overdid it with building this game for these guys. Between work and this, I kind of put myself through eye strain. But happy Halloween, people. Happy spooky month. No recap today, so I don't get to sit here and listen for 5 minutes. Damn it. What did I do to myself?
5 minutes? You sure? Usually the recap takes closer to like 10 or 15.
Yes, but I'm saying I don't get to sit here and listen for a bit. I actually have to hop right into it, don't I?
I'm sorry.
That's not your fault. I made everything ghostly for stream. You guys should totally go look. Mwah. Maybe. I know Tago's unfortunately not going to be here. They're streaming themselves. They're not feeling too good, so they won't be here for today or tomorrow. Regular game will kick back in a month from today, I think. 4 weeks? 4 weeks, because I'm taking next week off. So.
Ooh, we are super spook.
Spoopy. And our Viv is currently in the process of waking up. Unfortunately, I cannot blindfold the stream or anything else. That makes life a little bit hard. Fine. We'll do it this way. We'll just hide the game stream while I go into narrative. That way nobody sees anything and I can just do it this way instead. There we go. Y'all ready?
I have blindfolded myself. I'm ready.
Alright, the table's not going to pop up for a moment. I'll get it in here in a second. So you're okay to unblindfold yourself. I can't blindfold the stream anyways, apparently. By the way, Viv, there's also background noise. What?
When we actually do start things, it's probably going to take me a while to load whatever anyways. So, yeah.
I should probably record this all. Where is the... Record the audio. It's recording the video. I should probably record the audio as backup because I am stupid. Where did I... There's Craig. Come here. Record us. Is he joining? Don't tell me another bot is broken. That'd be kind of annoying.
There we go. Hello, Craig.
There we go. All right. There we go. All right. I get all close to the mic, but then my avatar is going to go all crazy, so I'm going to do it from here. Make sure I got all my time correct. I do. Tick. 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 Thunk. Dung. 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 Sound like Microsoft here. Dung. 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 You all awaken slowly from a deep, hazy, dreamlike state. Your heads feel fuzzy and your eyes struggle to adjust the world around you. I guess I can load the map now. As your surroundings come into focus, you begin to feel a light drizzle coming down from above. The cool air is moist and foggy. A subtle warmth emanating from below your feet. The trees are still green, but the slight hints of yellow and orange hues give tell of an early fall night. At town center, you cannot recall how you got here or how long you've been. The streets are empty without a trace of another living soul. It must be late as the street lamps are lit, producing a dull glow hampered by the fog, making it difficult to see much more further than maybe 20-30 feet clearly. From where you stand, you can see what seems to be a large inn, the door featuring an up arrow pointed on it, done in such a done in such a rush that the paint splattered heavily. A few small homes within the view and the smell of bread coming from the east. A bakery nearby, perhaps. No, I guess that's a comma. A bakery nearby, perhaps. I wrote all this and I still can't read it right. A concerning pile of carts to the north, showing what looks like an accident that might have happened no more than 20 minutes ago, blocks the path to the north. One of the carts may have had glass, whereas the shattered remains of such litter the streets just beyond the carts. The only sound that can be heard on this dreary, quiet night is the ticking of the small clock tower, face only visible due to the gold trim refracting what little light is given out by the street lamps. Hand posed read 10:40. Tick, tick, tick.
Well then.
Also, important question, is it just kind of come to one sense of standing, or sprawled
Yes.
out in the middle of the road?
You guys are standing.
Okay. Well, Minuet, of course, will look around, very confused. And, upon seeing Ix and Darren, we'll ask, where's Cirrus?
I have a better question. Where are we?
Yeah, that was gonna be my second question.
Darren's sort of standing in place, letting his eyes slowly scrape across the area.
As far as you guys can tell, there is a road off to the west, a road off to the east, and a road to the south that are still open and free. However, you don't think you should try and pass the accident to the north. You don't think you can.
Is it, you said it's drizzling?
Yes. Just a light rain.
Minuet. Minuet does, look out and make sure that he has all of his things.
Unfortunately, the only things you have on you are your weapons and your armor, and your clothing's on your backs. It seems that all other items, other than those specific or specified things, are not on your person.
We don't have any of our
Dang.
tools or other doodads. Okay.
Well, Rip chance to use an umbrella.
Yeah, so as soon as Darren realizes he doesn't have all his shit, he starts patting his pockets and looking around. Okay. This
Oh.
isn't funny.
No. Does that mean that, Minuet doesn't have his Bawu?
Your Bawu does still exist.
Okay.
That is a crucial item. I cannot take that from you.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so I probably still have the book.
Surprisingly, no.
Shit. Yeah, that's enough for
Oh.
concern. I probably have the pin, but not the book. Crap.
Yes.
Alright.
Well, you said weapons, right?
Yep.
Okay. That's good then, because, yeah, Minuet, rearranges things in his bandolier, making sure that all of his weapons are ready.
Darren takes a quick glance up the clock tower, checking the time.
It looks like 4 minutes has passed since you heard that donging.
Okay, time is still moving.
Well, I suppose we should go find somebody and, yeah, at least get out of the rain.
Agreed.
Maybe figure out where we are as a secondary.
There was a tavern, right? Mentioned.
There's an inn. It has an up arrow painted on it. It looks like hastily.
Is it actually one that's got anything on it on the actual street we're looking at, or is it or
The
could
big
you
building?
mark it?
Oh, it's Big House. I'm sorry, I forgot to.
I was going to ask, is it the one that's like directly off to our left?
Yes, unfortunately, the whole me going literally blind partway through.
It's fine. So, Darren's going to move over, look at the sign, and then he's going to look directly up.
You look up. You see the sky. It is very dark. Can't really see all that far. If you wish to enter a building, please put yourselves on top. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do the undermap.
Darren is going to squint, and he's going to enter the inn while wiping off his glasses from the rain.
As you enter the inn, the room is only lit with a dull glow from a set of candles behind the desk. Behind the desk, a registry sits closed, placed waiting for somebody to check in. The keys for all the rooms are carefully hung on hooks along the walls, all accounted for except for room 206. It seems that there are little cubicles for mail, insinuating this is a live-in hotel, likely for workers that stay during the harvest season, though based on the time of year.
Based
Probably not near harvest season, is it?
It's fairly close. If leaves are starting to turn orange, this is when they'd start.
Hmm. And we see nobody else around, right?
Nope, it seems that there is a stairwell off to your left that leads up to the rooms. It looks like there is a hallway to your right that also probably leads to additional rooms.
Is there any paperwork lying about, like a guest book or a log book or
The
There's a registry.
Yeah, there's a registry.
newspaper? Okay.
Darren moves closer to the hooks, inspecting them, and then turns around and flips open the registry.
As you open the registry, roll a perception check, please.
All of us?
Yes, anybody that's near the desk.
I'm gonna just take a 10 because I don't trust not to
Roll
have the
that.
dice do rude things.
That's understandable.
Oh, 21.
22.
$25.
Fantastic. Everybody's going to see it as you get through to the current date. It looks like a lot of pages are empty, but when you get to the current date, there seems to be a folded up note inside of the registry.
Oh. What's this? Darren picks up the note and carefully unfolds it.
Yep. The paper has a strange rice paper-like material to it. It's not a usual kind of thing that you normally see in small towns.
Very fancy, very light paper.
Surprisingly, yes.
Okay, so, could... Because knowledge local, perhaps.
Go for it.
Oh, okay, well that is going to be a 26 knowledge local. On the paper.
Mine would be a 21 because I can just take a 10.
He's right there.
High quality paper like this is not normally used in places like this for any reason. This kind of stuff is normally used either by people with a lot of opulence or sometimes by people that are from areas where this stuff is more common. But way out here in a small little dusty town, there is writing on the paper.
What does it say?
We need to contain the problem ASAP. Tomorrow you're going to lock the stranger in his room. We cannot have him meddling any further with everything going on. The wizard is working on it. I don't care if you have to get up at the crack of dawn for the next blasted month to steal the key from his room and lock him in. But we have little in the way of other options. Just get it done. And a footnote scribbled on there. Hey, get this done to get the mayor off our backs, please. Good thing the dumbass leaves his door open every night.
Minuet's gonna look at that, look at Darren, look at that again, and note, you should put that back and close that book.
Darren very carefully folds the paper back the way it was and slips it into the book, trying his very best to keep it back in position where it was, and shuts the registry quietly.
The registry is closed.
Minuet, can you check room 206? It's the one with the missing key.
Okay.
Try to be quiet about it.
Okay, so I'll do the thing then. And Minuet begins the fox forming.
I'm assuming you're taking the stairs, correct, Minuet?
Yep.
Do you have dark vision?
Huh?
Do you have dark vision?
Not dark vision, only low light.
The moment that you get up about halfway up the stairs, it goes completely dark. Like, there is no lights up here whatsoever.
Woo. Okay, then, I guess, relying on scent, then.
Go ahead and roll me a perception to fumble around in the dark.
Okay.
I have.
That's a, 20? Yeah, 20.
While managing to not bump into walls, you realize very quickly by the time that you've made it to the second floor that without light, discerning which room is 206 is going to be next to impossible. Without dark vision.
I mean, Ix has dark vision.
Minuet will, try to call upon a power that he thinks that he might have to call forth his Bawu.
Have you ever walked into a wall accidentally before?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but on a spiritual level.
Dale.
Spiritual bonk.
You try to reach out deep inside yourself and reach out to a higher calling. But you run into an immediate wall.
It's fine, I'm used to doing bonk.
Yeah. So, yeah, Minuet, will, just, slink his way back down to, the first floor.
Nobody has come to the desk yet. You guys are still down there.
Minuet will just, like, boop, Darren on the leg.
Hmm?
Be like, it's too dark up there.
Oh. Well,
I mean, I
I
can see in the
suppose-
dark, so I suppose I can go up with you.
I can see
I
in
mean-
the dark as well. One of us at least should stay down here in case somebody arrives.
I'll hang out down here.
Alright. I guess it's you and me upstairs, Ix.
Go.
With the fact that you guys have dark vision, the two of you go upstairs. When you guys find the door specifically you're looking for, room 206, you notice that the door is actually cracked open. A number 4 is painted on the door. Once again, done in a rush.
So, trying to be silent about it, Darren is trying to pantomime to Ix his confusion about there being the number 4 painted on the door.
Ix shrugs. She has no idea what this is about.
He then sort of quietly shuffles aside and gestures to the door in case she wants to peek in first, because he's kind of big and not that stealthy.
Ixadrass eyes the door. Thinks about it for a minute. Puts aside the idea of just kicking the door open. And goes to just like look through the crack quick.
The room is very basic, with an unmade bed, a small writing desk, and a single piece of paper is on the desk. It doesn't get any more boring. It is a little live-in hotel that you stay at for like a month.
Suspicious. Push the door open.
You push the door open.
Darren is currently keeping watch in the dark hall in case there's anyone or anything coming our way.
Well, I didn't get fireballed for pushing the door open, so we're off to a good start. I slowly step into the room.
You step in the room.
Darren is going to follow after Ixadrass, but he's going to turn around and, as quietly as he can, shut the door. Does it have a lock?
It's a key lock. It looks like it key locks from both sides.
Damn.
Let's not shut the door entirely then.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit.
We'll shut it just enough so that it is closed against the frame, but it is not all the way in. Also, that creaking noise just makes Darren flinch.
It makes Ix's fur bristle.
Sorry.
Time to go see what's on the piece of paper.
Once again, it is this obscure rice paper that you saw before. You're gonna read it?
Uh-huh.
I had to meet up with my group in the city in 7 days. So I figured, fuck it. I'll stay in a hotel for a night or two. Enjoy the early fall weather, sleep in a bed instead of my tent. Little towns like this are quaint, right? Fuck was I wrong. All caps. I had no idea what God this town pissed off, but these people are absolutely crazy. Day in and day out, the same damn thing. It doesn't matter who I talk to and what I try to glean off these small town bumpkins. 7 days will never come. Are they so oblivious they can't see? Or are they hiding something? I swear, I will come to the bottom of this nonsense and get out of here. 7 days. I will be there in 7 days.
I don't like this.
Darren takes a moment once he's sure that no one is coming after us to peek over Ixardash's shoulder and read the note. That's concerning.
So we're have a possibility of being stuck in a time loop. Woo.
But the clock is still going. So it's not as though time has stopped. It's just...
It might just reverse after a timer reset.
that would explain the lack of memory.
Tick. Tick. Tick.
Shut up, clock. No one asked you.
Is there anything else of interest in this room, or is it just plain aside from the paper on the desk?
Just plain.
Any drawers on the desk?
Unfortunately, no. It is a very simple writing desk.
Is there an underneath to the bed?
Yes, there is.
Is there anything underneath the bed?
Roll a perception, please.
21.
That is a 23.
There is a small key. It looks like it is labeled room 206.
Take the key.
Yes, I'm taking the key. It's a good thing I am large, because I have the reach.
Yep, write this down in your notepad, of course.
I DM'd you a question, by the way, Era.
Aye, aye, let me take a look at that really quickly. You guys will make it downstairs.
I'm going to as quietly as I can, shut the room door and lock it. And then bring the key with me.
Clunk, thunk.
Alright, so we're leaving?
Well, we're going downstairs at least. Somebody needs to oil the hinges on these doors.
If anyone's even alive.
You swear you hear somebody walking down the hallway? Don't see anything.
I don't like it. I already have Ghost Grandma to deal with. I don't need these other fucking
Tick,
crazy
tick,
bullshit.
tick, thunk. Dong, dong,
Has it been an hour?
dong,
It was 10:40 when we
Dong.
awakened.
dong.
20 minutes then.
You all awaken slowly from a deep, hazy, dreamlike state. Your heads feel fuzzy as your eyes struggle to adjust the world around you, as your surroundings come into
see what's going
focus.
Do we remember anything?
You remember everything this time. Wait.
I fucking called it.
Darren is going to look up at the town clock.
9:40. Or excuse me, 10:40 p.m.
10:40.
We have 20 minutes.
Fuck. Alright, there's a key to room 206. I'm going to grab that. That might be useful. I know you're the captain here, Ix. I'm sorry for taking charge.
I don't give a shit. Let's just get out of here.
Alright. You
So,
two search somewhere else in the town.
there's the smell of bread. I'm gonna go towards bread.
Okay. While they do that, I'm going to go grab the key from the room as fast as I can.
Okay, would you mind a brief pause here momentarily?
Go ahead.
Cool. I need a little bit more water. So, Burb, water. I'm going to mute everybody because there's no roleplay in between this time. Burb, So you're running up to the bakery there, Darren, and we got Ix and Minuet going to the bakery. I need... Ooh, I need to
running
label
to the
this.
hotel, yes.
Yes, the hotel, I'm sorry. Bakery is off to the right. If you could go ahead and set yourselves off to it. It's the one with the smokestack coming out of it. I'll move Darren. Oh, I got you guys.
The big chimney?
I got you.
Okay.
Alright, let me find the description I wrote for this. Obviously, the bakery, with a sign over it that says fresh bread. The door has number 2 painted onto it, or on it, and is left with the door unlocked.
Is this a goddamn fucking puzzle with these numbers?
I bet it is.
Yeah.
Shakes a stick.
Okay. So,
Remember, I went blind writing this for y'all.
yeah. We're, I suppose, going to, enter the bakery,
The inside looks like someone was busy making bread moments ago, no matter what time despite it being so late. God, why did I write it that way? There is dough out on the counters, fresh bread on display, and the oven is still on despite the time of night.
Okay, Minuet's going to, go inspect the oven and such.
Yeah, it looks like the oven was left on. There's actually still bread, now, albeit burnt, still in there.
Oh no. Minuet pulls out the burnt bread.
It is burnt bread. Kaya, at this point in time, you may enter the key into your inventory. And what are you doing?
Yeah, Minuet's going to, just hastily drop it on a, flat surface somewhere.
Cool, you drop it on one of the counters.
Yep. And then, continues looking around the shop.
If you'd like to, you can roll a search.
Yep. I'll actually just roll it this time. There. And... here. And roll. Yeah, okay, so that was a good call. A 30.
While you're rifling through the drawers, you're going to find several things that seem to be rather normal. You're going to find different spatulas and other kind of things, tools of the trade, more or less. This is definitely a bakery. Mm-hmm. However, in one of the drawers, you find another one of these rice paper letters. It looks like it has been intentionally hidden underneath a lot of stuff.
Okay.
I'm assuming you read it.
Yep. Most definitely.
It says, I am so tired of these people. Everyone else, day by day, gets to fuck around and do as they wish. They take days off, they drink, they relax. For them, this is all newly gained time, as open to use as they wish. But not me. One day. That's all I ask for, and I can't even have that. I have to get up every day and bake the same bread, all while they screw about round. But no, the town will go hungry, will be hungry. We need your bread. Why? Not like anybody can starve. Shit, this was a bad idea.
Okay. Yeah, so, Minuet will actually pocket the note.
Write it on your notepad.
Mm-hmm.
You are just exiting the inn currently, Darren.
Though, Minuet has a sudden stroke of weird idea, and the burnt bread.
Yeah?
He's gonna take one of his knives and cut into it.
Oh, it's burnt.
Ew, crunchy.
It is mega burnt.
Oh, it's burnt all the way through. It's like it's been in there all day.
Ouch. But yeah, so, it is crispy all the way through. No, nothing.
It's basically charcoal. I mean, if you want the other bread, there is bread out in display.
Yep. Minuet will actively take a piece of bread, though. Like, a loaf of bread. And...
You take a loaf of bread, add it to your notepad.
Yep.
Darren, you see the bakery as the others did. You are outside.
Are there any other spots of particular interest?
Yeah.
Unless you want to wander the town.
No, I don't want to do that without the others, so I'm going to investigate the crash.
It looks like this crash may have happened about 20 minutes ago. Everything is overturned. It looks like it rammed into something. There is glass on the other side that is just everywhere and makes it way too dangerous to attempt to cross.
Is there actually a path to the clock tower here?
Yes, there is.
I would like to approach the clock tower.
You approach the clock tower. The clock tower looks somewhat new and yet aged at the same time. Its door looks recently replaced, leaving a fancy lock on its front. The front appears to have this lock has a set of 4 numbers, all currently set to 0, with a singular button on it. It looks like one will have to spin the numbers to the right ones to get in. Based on the exterior, though, this tower has recently received some attention. At the top, the number 3 is at the top of the lock, there is a square with the number 3 presented.
Are there any other distinguishing marks that might, say, denote the location of the 3 among 4 numbers?
No, it's like when those dials, you hit a button and it goes down by 1. Like in a game show.
Well, I meant like the box that has the 3 in it.
Nope, the box that has a 3 in it looks like one of those game show boxes. It looks like it can churn or change.
Huh. Can I reach this?
Yeah, it's at normal human level. You guys can totally mess with those things.
Okay, I'm going to fiddle with the box.
Unfortunately, the number seems to be rather stuck in place. But you can change the 4 numbers on the bottom. It is definitely some sort of combination lock. Anybody that's ever seen a combination lock knows that they just need to enter the 4 digits and press the button.
So, how high up do the numbers in the combination locks rollers go?
0 through 9.
Shit.
So you're going to take a bit doing that because you're going to fiddle through the numbers, I'm assuming, correct?
Yes, he is experimenting right now. We're in a time loop. He assumes we have time.
What are you guys doing in the bakery?
Minuet's actually going to look around for a particular ingredient, hopefully.
What ingredient is that?
He's looking for coffee.
Unfortunately, not here in the bakery.
Damn. So no coffee cakes.
Yep. Cool, we're on normal time. That would be something you might find at a tavern.
Yeah.
Darren, you're messing with the lock, correct?
Correct.
Are you just going to put in numbers, or what are you doing?
So, I don't know about the 2 on the bakery door.
Nope.
But I do know about the 4 on room 206, and I know about the paper that said 7 days 3 times. So he's going to try putting 7 in the 3rd space. And he's going to try 4 and 3 in other spaces. He's pretty sure he doesn't have all the numbers, but he's going to try anyway.
And you press the button?
Yep.
Roll a reflex save, please.
Fuck. Fuck. That's an 8.
Thankfully enough, it is only 3 damage, as it surges with the bolt of electricity. The number 3 that was in that little box on the lock itself turns to a number 2.
I assume I get blown back in some fashion.
Oh, there's a zap. By the way, hey, Minuet, you're just going to take the 10. You hear a zap, and you hear Darren go, fuck!
Oh yeah, because that's like directly behind the bakery. Actually,
Yes, it is.
Is there a back door to the bakery?
There is not.
Damn. Well, in that case, Minuet's going to rush out the front door and around.
Is X following? Okay. You guys come around the corner to see Darren standing there holding his hand. It looks like he got hurt somehow.
Damn it.
What did
Alright.
you do?
Well, apparently there's something in this clock tower that we're not supposed to be getting at.
So I found another note
Really?
and a number.
A number?
2.
Which one? 2. On the... Where?
Bakery.
Bakery door. The number 4 was on room 206.
Yeah, so the note, here, come on.
Sorry,
It's fine.
dynamic
It's
lighting.
that way.
To be,
I did good work in the lighting.
but yeah,
Look at the shadows.
Minuet, looks up at the sky and realizes, let's, get somewhere out of the rain before I tell you.
A good idea.
That's what you wanted to grow.
Let's go back to the inn. There might be more clues there, if we're lucky.
Okay. Also, I need a coffee bean.
Back to the inn we go.
Unfortunately, it appears as though I've wasted one of 3 attempts to open that lock. I thought the 3 was a combination number, but it's a number of attempts. And unfortunately,
Oh.
I don't know if those attempts reset.
We'll find out.
We can hope that
Yep.
they do, otherwise we may be screwed.
Anyways, yeah, so here's the note. And, hands Darren the note.
Darren unfolds it,
No, I
looking it over. So not everyone was happy with the time loop. I can't be surprised. If everyone else got to have fun, then you were stuck always working. It wouldn't exactly be a pleasant forever, now would it?
Yep.
4 and
Anyways.
2.
We're gonna need to find some more numbers, aren't we?
We are. At least 2 more. The combination lock has 4 rows.
In which case, I'm gonna get some coffee. And, Minuet begins looking for some coffee.
Go ahead.
I'm going to look over the key for room 206.
Yep, it looks like a normal thing. Hey, Vari, the moment that you leave the entryway, if you go down any of the room hallways or anything like that, it is completely dark.
Okay, in that case, well, I sadly don't happen to have dancing lights because I'm not that type of kitsune. But I can spark.
You could and do the flash thing, or you could just grab a candle.
Fair point. So candle is going to be a question.
I wonder what happens if I put this back. And Darren goes to put the room key back where it belongs on its hook.
You put the room key back. It hangs there. Menacingly. No, I'm kidding. I had to make the joke at some point tonight. I had to.
Darren just looks over his shoulder at Ix. Usually when you do that, something is supposed to happen.
What is this, video game?
I mean, he's read stories, okay?
Hey, Minuet. You go down the hallway and you're gonna go ahead, and once you get to the T, it looks like if you go to the right, it looks like there's bathrooms and other sort of personal facilities. And if you go to the left, you're assuming there's some sort of galley or eating place or what have you.
Uh-huh. Okay. So, gonna head towards what looks to be, I gather there's like tables and stuff within light distance.
Yep.
Or low light distance.
Yep.
But yeah. In that case, yeah, heading in that direction.
Yep. I need you to roll a search to find coffee.
Okay. Ah, damn it. I should have took a 10, but, yes, so that's, 18.
I mean, you're going to find coffee. That's not the problem. It's about how long it takes you. And it takes a little bit longer than you expected it to.
Yep.
But you're going to find it in the cupboard. It's going to be absolutely fine. Darren and Ix, are you guys doing anything while waiting for Vari to come back?
Darren's going to be asking Ix if she saw anything of interest while they were heading to the bakery. Anywhere else that looked like we might want to go into.
I don't think so, but we can always take a more concentrated looking around after the next reset, I suppose. Because I'm not sure we have enough time to right now.
Agreed. I feel like the key might be important, but it's hard to say. Worst case scenario, we can try one of the side streets, or head down one of the main ones. I didn't want to go any of those directions without you. It's too dangerous, and we don't know how far the loop expands.
As Vari pulls the coffee out of the cupboard, tick, tick, tick.
And here
Bump.
we go.
While this is going on, Minuet's going to try casting, heightened awareness.
Go ahead and roll your d20 to attempt to get the casting off in a rush without botching it.
I mean, it's gonna be bogging for a while, so...
True.
It only takes 6 seconds.
You also might be panicking?
That is a, 16 on the dice, and then what,
Concentration check.
so...
So plus your constitution. For now.
Okay, so
if I'm wrong, I'm
18.
wrong. It doesn't matter. You're fine. You're absolutely fine. The dice roll was enough. You get it off just as you wake up in the middle or in the center square once again. Your mind's yada yada. You've been through this before.
Uh-huh. The important question, though, is, does he feel more aware?
Yes.
Does he feel like he has... Does he feel like he only has one spell slot of first level now?
Yes.
Cool.
Alright.
So I found my coffee and I cast spell, and it's active now.
I was muted that whole time. I'm gonna have to redo this video. This is why I record audio, people. All right, go ahead.
Bap said RDM.
The mute button doesn't like me.
Stop muting.
But
Yeah, stop muting.
I'm going to set up a reminder with CobaltBot. I swear.
Cobalt, I need hugs. Where's Cobalt? Come here, Nibbles.
Nibbles, give your master a hug.
Ah, the hug command broke. Oh well.
No. Oh,
It's
no,
fine.
I'm sad.
It's fine. It's fine.
I give you a
It's
hug.
fine. This is why I started recording backup audio. All right. So you guys have east, south, west to go. Otherwise, you can also explore the side street. Anywhere you guys see the hexes or the squares are places you guys can travel. I tried to fill up everything else with bushes and grass.
Alright, I guess I'll see what's on the south side.
You guys are going together to the south side?
Darren's not going any direction alone. He does not trust this time loop and whatever shenaniganry could appear.
Go ahead and move you guys or yourselves to the south side of the board. Not like it's going to transfer. There was a special scene I was going to set up here, but I was too blind to set it up, so... Let me grab...
blindfolded myself.
Nope, you're good. There's no descriptions from here on out. I just wanted that intro thing. Unfortunately, since I didn't get the other thing set up, it doesn't... I can't read it, so...
Oh.
There you guys go.
It looks like a
I guess
farm.
there's a farm.
Hmm?
I'm gonna go look at the scarecrow.
Oh no.
Go ahead and roll a climb check, because there is a fence. And I want to see if you somehow fail.
Okay, where is my dice?
Oh, I was supposed to mention some... it doesn't matter.
Hmm?
18.
Yeah, you're absolutely fine. You go up and look at the scarecrow. It looks like it is made out of cloth and other materials that somebody would have, and probably should have, thrown away a long time ago. As you guys get...
And that's
Good?
what scarecrows be.
Yep. When you get up to the door of the farmhouse, it looks like a number 9... Or, excuse me. A number 3 is painted on it.
Alright, so we're at 2, 3, and 4.
Please don't tell me the combination lock is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to be very angry if so. Darren just says this aloud with a deadpan expression as he opens the door.
And God smiles, but shakes his head. You open the door and it looks like...
Jokes on you, it's 4, 3, 2, 1!
Bitch. Nope. You open the door and it looks like the first thing you are greeted with is a small entryway. It looks like it is a half step up. It looks like there is a pair of work boots in the entryway. As you look forward, you see what seems to be an old couch, as well as an old armchair, a small table. It looks like a cup of coffee still out on the table, and another one of those pieces of rice paper.
Darren beelines for the rice paper. Minuet can have the coffee.
No, I don't want any more coffee. I am magically coffeeed at the moment.
I think that's more frightening than you having actual coffee.
But you could have both.
Yeah, probably.
Darren picks up this rice paper once again. Ix is apparently wandering off to the barn. Ix, are you actually going to the barn?
Yes.
When you get to it, it looks like that the doors have been chained shut and there is a key lock on the door. Darren, I'm assuming you're reading the note, correct?
I am.
I have been working at this farm since I was 9 years old and I've never seen anything as bad as I have been recently. I don't know what they did off in town to fuck everything up, but I am tired of having all my work undone. I got no workers, nobody to help me, and I just don't get all this magic-y bullshit that the goddamn mayor decided to bring into my goddamn town. But on the good news, I got me one of them books. I'm gonna try and read it. Never really had the time to sit around and just, enjoy life. But it's weird. I kinda find this boring. I'd rather be working. Maybe it's a bad thing to be raised from 9. To be, always working.
Hmm. Minuet. If we find another door and it has a 1 on it, make note. Because
Okay.
the note inside room 206, the door with number 4 on it, the note said 7 days. What if 7 is the 4th digit? I'm getting ahead of myself.
Oh.
I'm getting ahead of myself, but it's possible. That would mean, since there's a 3 on the door here, 9 years, 9 being the 3rd digit. But again, that's something we'd have to experiment with. And I don't know that we have many more attempts.
Well, we've got a 4, a 2, and a 3, so...
I'm assuming you made your way back to the house?
I don't... I don't think I have anything that I can magic the fucking lock off with.
I know.
God damn it, we needed the key.
Who says
That
it's
would-
that key?
I
No,
know,
go ahead, do
but-
it.
I don't suppose whacking the lock would break it.
You whack the lock. It is a farmer's lock. Good luck.
I mean, with my weapon.
Yes, you whack the lock.
Did it even get damaged?
A little chink. But it would take you a long while to do that.
Lame. I'm gonna circle around the barn to see if it's literally the only way in is through the main door.
Unfortunately, even after you jump the fence and you pass by the well, yes, it seems like so. The grass here seems to be unusually thick.
Spooky grass.
It's kind of annoying to walk through, honestly.
Dreadwell.
Is the well full of water?
You look into the well. It's dark down there.
I will crank it to bring a pail of water up.
There is water.
Does the water smell bad?
Nope.
I'm not drinking it anyway, and I pour it back down the well.
What are you guys doing inside the house?
I know better.
I am going to look around and see if there's anything else in this house.
Right. Roll a search check.
Right.
I think Minuet's going to run back up to town and grab a key, if possible.
Look for a key, Darren.
Roll-
Okay.
Look for a key.
That's a 12 on my perception.
All right. And what are you doing again, Minuet?
Going to head back to the tavern, go and run and acquire candle, go up the room, grab key, come back down.
All right. That's going to take you a bit.
Yeah. Yep.
Unfortunately, Darren, you're not finding any keys or anything else in this house currently.
If there is a key in here, I can't find it. You're welcome to attempt. Were there any other buildings out there?
Just the barn, and it's locked.
I mean, there's also a shed.
Oh, there's a shed. Hold on. I'm gonna go check that. And I go check the shed.
Alright.
You go to check the shed. It looks like it is a shed filled with farming tools. Who would have guessed? You know, rakes, hoes, bolt cutters, etc.
I'm gonna take the bolt cutters.
You take the bolt cutters.
And I'm going to go apply the bolt cutters to the chain holding that's on the door.
You're clipping one chain. Darren, are you doing anything in the house?
I'm going to leave the house. I'm going to look at the grain silo.
You go and inspect the grain silo. Yeah, collision's a thing that I didn't get a chance to fix. I'm sorry. It is a grain silo. It is a silo for grain. It's a very grainy silo. Silo grain.
Hmm. I will. Oh, well, if I can't see anything there, I will try inspecting, say, the hay cart and then the well. Darren's in full investigation mode.
Yep, understandable. Minuet, you're coming back currently?
Probably going to be absolutely exasperated when he sees that the chain is being cut
Oh yeah,
before he had a chance to try.
Ix is walking back, and you see Ix heading towards there with what looks like a bolt cutter. Then, as much as I love you guys, tick, tick, tick,
Son of a bitch!
thunk.
Damn it.
And I reload this map. And put you guys back in the center.
I'm glad I'm using my desktop for this.
That's why I told you to use it, man.
Irritated cat noises.
Okay.
Immediately stomp south to go figure out what's in that fucking barn.
Darren is going to grab Ixaddress by the wrist and very quickly, as he can, explain his theory about the doors and the numbers. So we do need to find another door. But then he lets her go to go after the barn with the bolt cutters because, well, at this point, we haven't encountered anything, and he's not expecting anything, at least where we've been.
Darren,
Yes.
what would be the one for
If I'm remembering correctly, the baker wanted 1 day to themselves, right? It's the closest thing to a number that we have on that note.
That's fair.
There's other places you guys can explore.
Indeed. Feel free to go back to the bar, Nix.
Don't
Anyway,
fiddle
let's
with
try
the
the side
lock
street.
until we're as sure as we
Okay.
absolutely can be. Oh, actually, first up, go check the lock to see if the number reset.
A good point. Let's go. We only have a limited amount of time.
And I'm skipping my way south.
Alright, you're going south?
I'm going south to open the barn. My curiosity will not be denied.
You go and clip open the barn, I will do that. No, the number has not reset.
Shit.
So, Ix is going to be busy for the moment.
Kai done fucked us.
Ix, I will let you know when things happens.
I knew it! I'm gonna preemptively mage armor myself before I start clipping the barn.
Understandable.
Well, that's not good. I don't want to find out what happens when we run out of attempts.
Yep.
Let's check the side street by the tavern. There might be something there.
You mean the inn?
Yeah, in tavern, sorry, whatever.
There is a difference.
There is a difference, but Darren misspoke, so there. He assumes it's like a tavern. There's probably food in there.
I mean, there was a room of food there, so
Yep.
like,
You guys make it to the end of the thing.
Mhm.
And there are two very, very small houses. 4 men's huts.
okay.
Down at the end of the street. Yeah, I'm sorry, collision is a thing.
It's fine. Darren's butt is big.
Big booty dragon.
And Minuet has a flute tail.
He's not fat, he's fluffy.
Okay, so Gonna try the doors on the small huts.
They are both currently locked.
Are there any numbers on the doors to the small huts?
Nope.
May I attempt a strength check to wrench one of the doors open?
You may. Which one, left or right?
Oh, left. That is a grand total of, I think, 19. Let me double check my strength. Sorry, that is an 18.
18. You wrench on the door and you hear a crack, but it does not come open yet.
Alright. Backs up a bit, pulls out the hammer. It's not going to matter anyway. Let's take a swing at the door!
Roll your to hit. Ix is just now making it to the shed. God, it's a weirdly long walk, isn't it?
A little bit.
That will be a 14 to hit.
We'll hit the door. Roll damage, please.
I believe that's my D12. $12 damage.
You do 12 damage to the door. It cracks open loudly that echoes through the town. Tick, tick, tick. The inside seems to have a small kitchen, which seems more like a kitchenette, a small stove, what looks like some sort of chamber pot left kind of awkwardly casually out, a bed, a writing desk, a chair, and a shadowy figure just kind of resting his elbow on the table. A book is open.
Shadowy figure, huh?
Yep.
I have dark vision.
Yep.
It's just like a shadow?
It's like somebody's there but not. A void of where a person was.
Darren is going to cautiously move towards the open book, keeping an eye on the shadow.
Minuet's going to cast Detect Magic.
No discernible magic from in here. You look over the book. It is a very common book. It's actually a very common storybook.
A storybook, really?
Mm-hmm. It's not even a well-made one or a well-written one. It's just a very common one.
Dare I ask what story it was left open to?
Generic story here.
Okay, I didn't know if that was important or not.
Do you actually move the book to look at the title?
Yes, but I'm going to make sure I leave, like, a finger or something in place so I don't lose the place of the book.
The moment that you move the book, there is a large screech from the shadowy figure ahead of you. Roll initiatives.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
All rolling initiative.
Not you. You're not there.
Just us. Okay, so this
I
is
knew
going
it.
to be
I knew there was shit going on.
And then
15.
Go ahead and put yourselves on the board. I gave you all your dots.
we'll add. Okay, so that's going to be shit. Calculator. 17 plus 4 plus 5. 26.
Fantastic. All right. Before we start this,
Where's my?
it should be by your spot somewhere. It's right here.
Here it is. Here it is.
All right. I'm going to BRB really quickly. really quickly. I'm not meeting myself, but I'm gonna meet you guys because reasons.
Okay.
Actually, why don't I just do this? I'm just gonna mute Burb. All right.
We
A
touched the book.
minuet. It is your turn first. The void of a person seems to have just made a terrible screeching sound.
Minuet's going to ready an action to counter song.
Understand. You can actually just start the counter song and it just applies always during that time that you're singing. Or are you just going to wait to save the perform?
I don't have a lot of perform, so
Saving the
I'm just
perform.
readying an action to counter song.
Fantastic. Darren.
Yup.
And the king of mosquitoes.
Okay. I'm gonna back up a step and ready in action to take a swing at it with my hammer if it tries to attack me. Because I don't know if this thing is actually going to remain aggressive.
Understood. Its turn. It does actually remain aggressive. It stands up and reaches at you, so go ahead and roll your attack.
Damn it, if only that were a nat 20. That's a grand total of 27.
Legit question, is your magic or is your weapon magical?
No, it's not. I actually thought about that, and
Does-
I do not have a magic weapon.
Does it have an alignment?
No, it does not.
You unfortunately swing right through it as it reaches out and hits touch AC of 20.
Fuck!
Roll a will save, please.
Oh, hey, my
God,
good save.
guys.
That's another 14.
One short, unfortunately.
It was
You
nice
will
knowing you.
you will take 3 intelligence damage.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
This means that Minuet's counter song goes off, however. Which means Minuet can roll a perform check and hope it meets the DC of 15.
It can't lose. My perform wind is 15.
Which means you do have to give up the 1 use of your perform for this, but you will not take this intelligence damage elsewise.
Oh, thank goodness.
That is a 29 total.
Yep, so for the next round, 29 is the DC that you guys can take for saves against spell effects.
Will.
Yes, will.
For-
Yep. So this thing reaches out to you and touches you, and you can feel a part of your own sentience drain away. Until Minuet starts playing the Bawu,
Playing a tune.
and your mind snaps too. And you're able to push it off. It is Minuet's turn.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
going to free action, continue performance, but, draw rapier and, attack.
Is your weapon magical?
Which, it is the, Elven Songblade.
Fantastic. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Yeah, so it is a +2. So this is going to be a +10.
Aren't you performing so it gets a bonus or something?
Nope, that's not a inspire. It's a
okay.
counter song. Okay, so does a 23 hit?
Oh, yeah. It's dead. With a ghastly screech, it fades away.
Okay, so yeah, marking off two rounds of counter song.
Yep.
Thanks for the save, Minuet.
Yeah, that wow, fuck that.
Technically, I was supposed to roll percentiles, but I'm going to skip it on the first encounter.
Alright. Keep
So-
your weapon ready. And he's going to
Yeah.
walk over and flip the book to look at the title.
It's just a common story. Like, legit, you've seen this 1,000 times in your life. It's like Little Red Riding Hood levels of common.
Just gonna look over the book to see if there's anything on it that could possibly be special.
Nope.
Why was it so upset over this? Disgruntled dragon noises sets the book down.
Also, for some reason, I feel bad for having done that. For some reason.
In all honesty, that was probably once a humanoid, a mortal of some kind. There's always consequences to magic like this time loop.
Hey, Ix.
Er,
You're getting up to the barn and you clip those chains.
woo. Alright, mage armor is up, and I'm opening the door.
It's definitely a farmhouse. It looks like, from what you can see, this area looks like it was designed to store hay and other sort of dried goods. There's odd markings that look like somebody tried to wipe them away in the dead center.
I'm gonna look at them.
It looks like
Oh.
chalk that's been wiped away.
Knowledge Arcana question mark?
You can attempt, but based on the fact that very little of it is left, you're not sure you can glean much off of it.
Well, fuck it, we're gonna try anyway. You'd never know.
Alright, Mr. or Mrs. King of, fucking nat 20s.
I'm not playing JoJo right now, so I'm a little bit less likely.
Minuet's going to mention to Darren though.
Absolute
What?
dog shit is what I rolled 10.
Oof.
What if there's another one of those in the barn that Ix is going to?
Ix will be fine. She has far more potent offensive magics than I do.
Ah.
Oh, yeah,
Besides, she has defensive spells that will keep her safe from even incorporeal creatures.
Fair.
He shrugs. Let's face it, Minuet. She's probably more frightening than the both of us.
angry cat noises intensify.
That's fair. That's fair.
Ix, are you going to do anything else in the barn?
Other than angry cat noises, at the fact that whatever fucking chalk shit was here is in the way, nothing else is in the barn, I assume?
Not really anything unusual that you can currently see.
I'm gonna search.
Roll your search.
Yeah. 21.
You're digging around, and unfortunately, you're not going to find anything. We're going to flash back to Minuet and Darren, who are currently standing inside of a house.
Is there anything else in the house that looks interesting?
Nothing without searching.
Okay, search time. Very brief search, because... Yes.
Minuet actually knows. I'll search this house. How about you work on the other house?
If there's another thing, I'll call you. Please don't let there be another thing.
Okay.
And he goes to go break down the door to the other house.
Go ahead and roll your search, Minuet. Darren, roll an attack. Let's see if you somehow manage to miss a door.
Taken 10 for 21.
13 to a hit.
You do hit the door, roll damage.
No, I don't want to use the roof as a rolling device, thank you. That's 11 damage.
11 damage cracks the door but does not break it. Minuet is searching. Ixadrass is currently searching.
I whack the door again.
Wickety wick whack.
Yes. Again, a 19, jeez.
Go ahead and roll that damage. I mean, the DC to hit a door is 5.
I know, but like, so close to critical. 10 damage.
Do you want to crit a door that can't be critted? Yeah, you crack the door open. Once again, it looks like it is a simple house. However, it has religious monocles up above the writing desk, a single candle, and what looks like to be another rice paper letter.
Is there anything else inside this house that I can see?
Past the bed, it looks like a simple chest that seems to be slightly ajar with clothing sticking out. No, this is a very poor man's house.
Okay, let's look at the note. I can look at the chest later, after poking it.
When you read it, or when you go to read the note, it states... Scroll, 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 scroll. Okay. I knew when this new mayor came to my humble town that it was a mistake to allow him access to my church. I knew there was a mistake going on. I knew something was wrong. And I knew the people trusted him when they should not. I should never have allowed him to do what he did. Now I can't even enter my own church without fear of... Well, there's no reason to be afraid. We deserve this, and I deserve this for not stopping it.
Church. Going to look at the chest. Going to give it a poke with my hammer just in case. It might be a mimic.
Poke, 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 you poke the chest. Ix, I'm assuming you're going to start walking back now?
Sure.
Minuet, what are you doing since...
The searching thing that I was doing.
Right, unfortunately, no, nothing. Of note.
Well, in that case, eventually, Minuet will, just head in the direction of the other, building.
Yep.
You're going to find Darren poking at a chest suspiciously.
And Minuet just exasperatedly is like, frickin' open it already!
I have to test if it's a mimic. You never know.
Oh.
Grumbles goes to open the chest.
You open up the chest and you find that it's filled with cleric's vestments, the kind that father or pastors would wear. Nothing of unusual note past that. Tick, 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 thong.
Alright. Looks like time is up.
Move you guys back to the center. Ixaddress, you're heading your way back, and you hear the dongs in the distance. Of course, you know what that means.
God fucking damn it! Alright,
Hey, at least it fast travels us back to the center of town.
grumble.
Yeah, so, Minuet just kind of waves at Ix. Hi, welcome back.
The barn had, I believe, the remnants of some sort of chalk ritual circle thing, but it was way too scuffed for me to be able to figure anything out of.
Well,
We
we
broke
found
into-
another note, and a scary thing, and, yeah, stuff.
Darren's expression suddenly drops. I hope that door isn't still broken.
Oh, yeah, we should check that.
How about let's not?
I mean, I'm here.
Ah.
I suppose if you
Minuet
want.
draws his rapier and heads in that direction.
When you're done checking that, I'm going to see if there's a way into the church.
Minuet walks all the way over there. Both the doors seem to be as they were before you guys showed up.
Excellent.
Okay, Minuet walks back.
Yep. Are you waiting for everybody else to show up there, Darren?
Nope. He immediately went to go check on the church, which I assume is the Stone Abbey building.
Yep, unfortunately, it looks like the crash is blocking your way to the church.
Crash.
No windows or anything I could possibly break into.
Unfortunately, they're those really fancy, stained glass windows. Are you really going to damage those? Piss off a god?
He doesn't want to, but clearly there's already a pissed off god. Okay. Not really a go. Ix, did you find any other numbers? He calls.
Nope.
Hmm.
The doors are back to being doors.
Good.
Your voices
Oh,
echo so awkwardly in this town when you shout at each other like this.
I mean, it's kind of eerie. It actually makes Darren roll his shoulders and flick his wings a bit.
Alright, so, Ix is gonna start inspecting the house across from the inn. The red room.
You move up to the door. It looks like the lights are out and the door is locked. Bear in mind, there's also east and west. You guys could go.
I have no idea what
Okay.
direction is where on this fucking thing.
North is towards you.
Okay.
I know the compass is obscured, but north is always going to be towards you. It's always going to be across from me.
Yep,
Okay.
south is always towards the DM.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go this way then.
Darren, just walking out from the church to mildly discuss with Darren, sees Ix walking through the rain. I guess
Just-
we're following her.
I'm just inspecting
Huh?
each of the different buildings to see if we can find anything else.
Seems reasonable.
So are you guys going to the west? Or to the east? To the
To
east.
the west?
To the west now, y'all. No, to,
To
the,
the
east.
west.
To the east. And I will give you guys as your player pieces back. I accounted for you guys splitting up to a degree, and I did not want you guys to split up, so I didn't place your pieces just in case. At the end of the what seems to be the roadway seems to be some sort of tavern. A house to the north and three poor man's houses to the south. It looks like if you're to jump the fence, it looks like there is also another small shack. Several carts seem to be parked off to the side, as though they look decrepit, and as if they had been here for longer than they should have been.
Oh. An actual tavern. Alright. What do we check first?
Oh. I say we go the farthest and then work our way back.
Darren nods. Starts moving to the old Spoop House Tavern.
I'll grab X. It has the little sign in front of it that says tavern. It looks like there's a spot for a special be written, but it hasn't been filled in today. You can definitely tell that there is some sort of light on the inside.
Oh. Are there any windows?
Yeah, you... Actually? Hold on. No, there's not. They seem to be currently closed.
Huh.
Shuttered or just
Yes, the shutters are drawn.
Okay. Is the door locked?
No,
Darren is going to put his shoulder to the door and open it up a crack to peek in.
Darren peeks in. You hear no sound from the inside, but there is light. It looks like, from what you can see, you see a little bit of a chair and you think a candle at a table?
Opens the door a bit more, stopping his bracing against the door for the moment. To step into the tavern.
You step into the tavern, and inside you find that every table has a small candle, as well as the oil lanterns on the walls have been lit with care. It looks like the bar has actually currently got a couple of half-filled drinks still on them.
It's as if everyone just vanished in the middle of something. How odd. Going to start walking through the tavern and looking around. I assume I should probably make a perception roll.
You definitely can.
and Minuet will kind of just enter and kind of be in like a centralized location, just in case he has to stab something.
Dabovich.
11.
Unfortunately, nothing is coming to eye currently as you walk around the tavern. You do see a couple of dirty plates on some of the tables. You see mainly empty mugs. It looks like the spots that are left at the counter itself seem to have those half-empty ales, just discarded and left behind. The tavern is stocked halfway.
Surprisingly, Darren is going to make a joke. So are these mugs half empty or are they half full?
Minuet just kind of gives Darren a deadpan stare.
See more episodes, please.
Darren clasps his hands behind his back as he looks back at Minuet coolly. This is why I'm not a comedian.
Dang it, Darren. Dang it.
Rolls his eyes. Look, at least I'm not as bad as your brother.
Yeah.
Don't fret.
Wait, bro. You mean, like, what is he, like, I think he's about second cousin or something? He's not my brother. Maybe. I don't know.
It's been
It's
a
a big
while.
family.
It's been a while, and sometimes I wonder. And then he smiles and continues walking around the tavern room to look at stuff.
Ouch.
Is there a hearth or anything?
There's definitely a fireplace. It's lit. It's warm in here, actually. And dry. Kinda cozy.
This is pleasing. Darren will spread his wings. They need to dry off.
Okay, so here's an important question. It's a tavern. Is there a place where you would see a bard performing? Like a raised area or
A dais?
Surprisingly, it looks like there's one that could be put in somewhere, like a spot where it could be, but it's not.
Hmm. Minuet will go to inspect that area in particular then.
Yeah, you can see the hooks. It looks like it's a removable dais. The kind that, some taverns will put up when they actually have somebody, and when they don't, they'll just take it down. Nothing unusual, really.
Oh, and, like have space for an extra table instead of...
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Minuet nonetheless will just hang around in that area and begin performing.
Minuet is performing. Hey, Ix, what are you doing?
I am just kind of wandering around the tavern around.
It's kind of weird being in tavern with nobody in there.
Yep.
It's free access to the booze, though. If you're into that.
I don't think any of us trust any booze that this place has to offer.
Yeah.
I might have to fix my avatar. He keeps on shutting his eyes when I'm not shutting my eyes. I got new glasses.
Oh, no.
They have blue blocker. I think the camera don't like the blue blocker.
Oh no.
I can just turn it off, I guess. Yeah, I'll do it later.
Well, since Darren hasn't found anything... Alright. You two are free to keep searching here. I'm going to try one of the other buildings. And he's going to walk outside.
About how
You
long
didn't
did
say
you
you-
spend looking, by the way?
Not terribly long. Usually the things that we have found have been relatively obvious, and he hasn't even checked for any, back rooms or anything.
Are you all accompanying him, or are you guys gonna stay here?
Yeah, Minuet'll put away his babu and head back to, well, like continuing to follow Darren.
Understood.
Because
X.
having seen what happened with the spooky thing, Minuet is not going to leave Darren alone for longer than a brief amount of time.
Understood. X, you staying? X.
I guess I'll go check out some of these little side houses.
Sure. Go ahead and place y'all where you're all going, since it seems like you're all going at the same time.
Darren is just going to hop over the fencing to get to the hut back here.
Roll your athletics, please.
I can fly.
Right.
I can just
Never
do a
mind.
flutter.
Never mind.
Okay, so you want me to do a an acrobatics or?
Yes. Because there's a chance that you can fail while hopping over the fence in the rain, and I want to kind of see it. Because I might be kind of an asshole.
Okay.
If you guys roll a 1, now's the great chance to roll a 1. And land on your face.
Yeah.
At least there's soft grass to catch us.
Oh, come on now. I'm apparently lagging. Okay, there it did. Okay, so that was a 12. Okay,
Yeah, I saw the 12. You're good.
it landed on. Okay, it tried to double roll on me. But anyways, 12 plus 11, so 23.
23 is going to be fine. You do not land on your face, but goodness, this fencing is really slippery. Ix, you're checking out the houses down there. We're going to start with them. We'll come back to you. You guys make it up to the shed. It looks like this also has a padlock on it.
Angry noise.
Minuet, are you sure that you still don't know knock?
No, I only just learned how to magic recently.
Darren, having said this with the tone of voice that he has said this many times before, mostly because Minuet is capable of getting into places he's not supposed to.
Normally.
And I mean, okay, so, interesting thing. Minuet holds up a hand and kind of shows his wrist in both directions, and he's missing something.
Right.
A
No
bracelet.
fools. I'd ask you to hold the lock, but I don't want to accidentally smash your fingers. We need those.
Oh, well, okay. So, yeah.
So what I'm going to do instead, because I have spell slots, is I'm going to cast Shatter on the lock.
So you go to reach up your hand and point at the lock, and have you ever had that feeling deep down inside that just says, don't?
Hesitates. Leans up to listen through the door.
You don't hear anything.
Minuet, seeing all this going on, walks up to the door and knocks on it.
You knock on the door?
And then waits.
Hey, X, you're checking out these 3 doors, correct?
Yep.
Locked, and locked.
Alright, how about the one across from them?
You make your way over there. You get 5 feet from the door, and you suddenly don't feel comfortable getting closer. You notice the door is cracked. But you don't want to get closer. You can, but you don't want to.
Can I reach the door with my weapon from here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna push it open with my weapon. That way I don't have to get closer.
The door creaks open. It's like the light stops where the door ends.
Where exactly are you? Are you still where?
No, Ix has moved to the other building.
Which location?
Yep. She's
the northern house.
She's to the northern house.
So I can't. Can I see into the building at all?
Nope.
Not even with my dark vision?
Dark vision is stopped by light.
Sure. I don't like this. And I don't have any of my equipment, do I?
You have your armor and your weapons. And your clothes.
I don't even have my comfy heat stone.
Nope.
Angry cat noises. Debating getting closer. Okay, I thought my headset died for a second there.
No, that's just the... Fred Boat's been weird, and I'm using Fred Boat for sounds right now, so...
Fuck it. We're gonna move a little bit closer.
You move up to the door.
I stick the head of my weapon through the door.
The door slams shut on your weapon, making it so it can't pass through. You suddenly feel very uncomfortable going any further.
Well,
Important question, is that crapping the weapon or just
Nope.
pushing it outside?
Just pushed it outside.
if it trapped my weapon, I was burning the house down.
No, it didn't trap your weapon.
Good. Well, fine then. If you don't want visitors, don't leave your fucking door open.
It shutters. The windows shutter.
So can Minuet hear this? Is it loud enough to, like, the slamming and the...
I mean, Minuet has
Shutter
giant
and
ass
stuff.
ears, so yes. But yes, the door shutters. Then the windows also shutter. Then the house shutters. Then it moans like it's settling. And then it stops.
Monster
Are you
House
sassing
vibes.
me? Am I being sassed by a house?
The door swings open.
Well, that's just disrespectful.
Alright, Minuet is going to turn around and start heading back in the direction of the
Alright, well,
stuff.
may I please enter your premises then, house?
The door shuts.
Alright, I figured as much. It was worth a shot.
The
Okay,
door frame
gonna
seems to
roll
almost be
acrobatics.
smiling. Yes, please. You've never seen a door frame smile.
At this
22.
At this point, Ixidras is just assuming it's just an incredibly awful fever dream like the one she was already having before.
Yep, you're good there.
Yeah, Minuet just kind of walks up and is like, "What the fuck?"
Out of character, I'm getting Monster House vibes.
Oh yeah, no, this is 100% Monster House vibes.
The door swings open when those two approach.
Yeah, I feel like it's just baiting us with this again.
The door frame is smiling. Somehow.
I mean, it may not be the smartest idea, but if it continues to sass you, I know Shatter.
Minuet casts detect magic.
Yeah, definitely magic.
Okay.
Don't shatter the house's door or whatever just because it's sassing me.
Darren shrugs.
You hear a whisper. Roll perceptions, except for fucking Ix. Or not Ix, Minuet.
Okay.
21.
15.
The last thing you hear before tick, 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 thunk. Trapped here too.
Ah, fuck.
Dong, dong,
Darren
Dong.
throwing up his hands. Damn it, we didn't even find anything this time.
I think this is a good water break. I think everybody should get water. I might be out of water.
Go fucking walk Rodney's dog anyway, so
How long is that going to take you?
not terribly long.
Alright, I'm going to actually throw up a BRB window. Y'all...
I just told him I would when we next water break because he didn't have time to do it before work.
Water break! Y'all get water. I demand it.
Boots. I have a half-gallon of water next to me, so get wrecked.
You do, I don't. Burb! That's not a bad idea. Oh, but I'd have to go to the bathroom all the time. Burb!
Do the unmute.
We have done the unmute.
Oh, did y'all tell Era the idea I had for the mimic?
Okay, well, Minuet, the first thing that's gonna come out of his mouth is, "Hey, so let's go recruit the house."
Darren pauses and looks at Minuet with that incredulous expression that says he's going to probably say something that may be mildly snarky. And then he realizes that that's not really so far-fetched considering some of the things he did early on in our adventure, so he just stays quiet.
This idea is captain approved.
Switching maps, got it. Remember, this isn't canon yet. Let's see. East. I guess I need to give you guys your
Okay,
pieces,
so-
huh? Whoop.
Yep.
This is supposed to be spooky. I'm gonna throw you. Spooky of throws. Spooky throws.
So, yeah. Minuet just kind of walks up to the house and is like, "Hey, we're back."
The door shudders. Then the windows shutter. Then the house shutters. And then you swear you hear a giggle.
So, wanna come with us?
At least if we can find a way out of here.
We're like 3/4 of the way, but for figuring it out, I think.
We have no idea what'll happen when we actually unlock the clock tower.
Have you ever seen a house laugh before when the door swings open and the doorway opens wide? No, you haven't. Now you have. Oh boy. It laughs and goes, "If you free us, I'll follow."
Darren just leans his head back a bit and squints at this house that is clearly not a house.
You said
Minuet
free
just
us.
kinda
Is
grins.
there more than one?
I am us? Us is I? Language hard.
Okay.
Well, is there a smaller you that can come with us then?
Have you ever seen a house head tilt? Now you have.
I'm just imagining the roof going off kilter in one direction.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it creaks so loudly. And it goes, "I'm building."
It probably can't help us in the short term.
Okay.
But we have a potential new friend.
If you die, can I eat you? I can't
mean,
move.
I mean, if we die trying to figure this out, sure.
Darren
It's not like
sighs.
It's not like we're gonna be alive to care at that point. But preferably, we'd like to escape and like drag you with us, because
Yeah.
getting stuck in a time loop fucking sucks.
Darren sighs and shrugs. It's not like he can disagree.
The house laughs again. And then it goes still and looks like a regular house again. And suddenly you feel
Okay, so-
uncomfortable again.
New, air quotes, friend acquired.
Before we go to search elsewhere, why are you here?
Have you ever felt very uncomfortable to be close to something? Have you ever seen a doorframe smile? Well, you've seen a doorframe smile, but this one's large. And it says, "I've been here too long. Time does not solve death."
Oh, hey, actually, just down the ways there's a bakery. How about, you could eat the bakery.
Pretty sure it eats, at the very least, meat, if not people. Minuet.
Oh. Damn.
Well, that explains
Okay.
where all the people went. as Darren backs off.
It goes, I didn't eat all the people. And then it shuts up again.
A very plaintive, I didn't eat the people.
I know you didn't eat at least one of them, because one of them became a shadow.
They knew I
Whatever
was
that was.
here. It goes, I'm the prison. And then it bounces a little in place and then stops.
Darren pauses. Prison?
No response.
Well, I say we continue trying to figure a way out and let the mimic know
Okay, so West.
what we figured out if we managed to figure anything out.
As we
Okay.
start to head out west...
Do you have
and
any
probably-
pieces?
Go
Wait,
on.
wait. Before we leave. Hey, mimic friend, do you have any pieces of rice paper in you?
It belches and goes, nope.
Thank you.
Damn. Okay. Westward it is then.
As we head westward, Darren is going to hesitate before he follows everyone and look at the mimic house.
Have you ever seen a house dance? Now you have.
He's not sure if he can trust Mimic House, but also he's not sure Mimic House is actually bad.
The west you have gone?
Also, Eric, have you been told of Ix Address's plan for the house?
Nope.
We're going to be simulating the movie Up. I can feel Era just squinting.
I'm not squinting. I'm just disappointed.
How are you disappointed in this?
I just am. Go ahead and move your part piece. There we go. Because I'm going to stop moving y'all pieces for you. Y'all go to the west. Show me the way. No, I won't. We go to the west. And then I gotta give you guys your goddamn pieces back. You guys enter into the west, and it looks like it is a little slice of suburbia. The house that is further to the west has the final number painted on it.
Is the number 1?
Yes, it is.
Is it the one with the
Also,
red
it's
roof?
literally house 1.
The smaller house.
That's the other one.
Okay.
Yep. Wood house. I'm just going to put a 1 on it now.
Yeah, it's literally labeled house 1. If you mouse over it.
There's more than one house one.
Yeah, there is. There's
Oh, there is?
there's
Okay.
one that just has a number 1. That is it.
It's this one right here.
Yep. One of the poor man's houses.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well, let's go check out the house with the number 1 painted on it.
I was gonna say, if Darren spots that, he's gonna beeline for that, like, frickin' speed walking jog.
You guys make it to the door, and you manage to push it open. Inside the house that you guys see, you see the bed. You see what seems to be a small couch, but no writing table. You find an artist's easel with a painting of a lovely-looking girl on it. Once again, the kitchenette and everything else. Looks like the kitchenette is full of dirty dishes, however. And the only spot to sit seems to be the easel. Next to it, where there is a stool, there is paints, messily left behind, as well as a rice paper note.
Alright, well, Ix is gonna pick up the rice paper note and read it out loud.
Tick, tick, tick.
Fuck you!
I'm assuming you don't want me to change the map back to center and make you guys do this again?
Please
Yeah,
don't.
we're gonna do this whole thing
Because we're just
exactly
gonna
like
go
this,
straight
so-
back to the west.
Alright, let me adjust the timer, and... You guys make your way back here after everything has happened. On the note, it says, it's been 2 days since she left. Only 2 days, yet it's felt like an eternity. I know why, but doesn't mean I like it. Though, I am achieving my goals. What used to take me a day to draw only takes me an hour, and now by lunch I can have the painting almost half done. One day I will give this to her. And one day she'll know that I truly have become an artist. Though I have begun to wonder, am I still painting her? Or am I painting what she was to me?
Darren does read all the note when Ixodaras finally presents it. 2 days.
So 1 is 2, 2 is 1. What was 3 again?
9. 9 years.
And then and 4 is 7.
Which one was 2?
1 is 2, 2 is 1. 1 day.
Okay. Well, while we're here, let's look at the other houses and stuff.
Seems reasonable. And maybe look around in here.
Yeah, Darren is going to specifically look at the easel for a bit.
The easel looks like it was left unused, probably sometime around dinner. The lovely girl on the painting may be a little too lovely to be real, unfortunately.
I wish to perform a search check.
Roll your search. And you say you're not cute.
That's a 29.
Unfortunately, other than the paint and the easel and the dirty dishes in the bed, the only thing you find are 3 candles.
3 candles.
Yep.
Are they all together or just like scattered around the house?
No, they're just in a drawer.
Alright. I'm going to take the candles just in case.
You take the candles.
Mostly because I cannot be sure if we will need them.
Yep. Which house are you guys checking first? Move your pieces, please.
Okay, so I suppose we should do the split up gang thing. So I'll go across the street.
I'll take the bigger house next door.
Bigger house. Locked. House across the street. Locked. Red house that Ix just moved to. You check the handle. Unlocked.
X is going to use detect magic on the house.
Nope, not magic.
Alright, none of the mimic. X opens the door.
You open the door and you see what looks like a normal living space. It looks like this larger house could actually facilitate an honest family. Of possibly middle income, possibly retired. You see some, what look like more current style furniture. You see what looks like a chair and children's toys. Seems like a doll situated on the couch as if somebody was sitting right there, along with a small-sized shadow sitting next to it, occasionally making the dolls wiggle a little bit. Next to the armchair, where you would assume the father to sit, on the end table, there is a piece of rice paper.
Ix just sticks her head back out the door. Guys, I found another shadow thing you were talking about.
Darren's head snaps up, and then he goes to look at
starts-
Minuet.
Minuet starts booking it.
There's also rice paper in here, but I'm not touching it in case I piss it off.
Minuet.
Minuet pulls out his rapier.
The shadowy figure grabs his
so-
doll and starts to skip into another room.
Okay.
Alright, well, once it's in another room, I will then move to pick up the rice paper.
Darren is going to grab Ix by the arm and shake his head. Minuet, do you think you could sneak in there and take the paper unnoticed?
I have no idea, but I'm willing to try.
But it went into another room.
I do not trust the fact that there is a shadow there.
Okay, so, Minuet's going to ready a rapier, and,
Alright,
move
well,
into the house to...
I'm going to ready a
Sneaky.
spell then.
Hey, roll your sneaky sneak.
Okay.
Roll that sneaky sneak.
Okay.
For the viewers, I'm always shadowy. I'm just being ghostly right now because...
Not sneaky is, okay, so it's gonna be at a... Okay, so that's 4 less because I don't have that. And... Okay, so that's at a plus 9? Yeah, wait, sorry. No, that's sleight of hand. Stealth is going to be a plus 13. Sorry, 14. No? 13. 13. Plus 13.
Well, Minuet thinks
So
he's
this is-
sneaky.
Going to be... Yeah, so this is going to be a, 16 total.
Minuet thinks he's sneaky. Hey, at least you beat the minimum 15. And he's gonna walk up and pick up the piece of rice paper.
Uh-huh.
And you creep
And
out?
then, yeah, out. Immediately out.
Yep, you're out.
And open up the paper.
Grand Wizard, I'm scared. I'm scared because the neighbor became one of them too. You called them a remnant. My daughter has begun repeating the same task day in, day out. Is she next? Just tell me the truth. I don't think I can handle it anymore. If I could...
You cut out, Era.
No, I stopped.
The paper
Well-
stops.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Okay, so how about we head to the clock tower?
Alright. Let's perform a brief check, see if there are any other houses in this section that have unlocked doors. Then
Okay.
we'll return. Worst case scenario, we loop again.
Yeah.
So Darren's gonna check the house up here first.
Move yourselves to the respective houses.
Alright, oh, whoop, that's... it. I'm gonna go check the other house that was across the street,
Ix, where are you going?
and then...
This one.
The big house. My attempt at a big house. I was trying to add mix. Excuse me, not Minuet. That's Darren. Darren!
Yes.
You swing the door open. You see another one of those shadows holding one of those pieces of rice paper. It seems to be actually currently writing on it. However, without a quill or without ink. It seems that this is the living room as well, except it has a writing desk.
Minuet.
Hmm?
Darren has the door
Okay.
open to this house.
Minuet will head over in that direction. Oh, what? Oh, okay.
It's writing on the paper.
It looks like
Trying
it's
to,
writing.
at least.
Yeah, it's trying to.
Oh, Darren. If we give it a quill.
I don't have anything on me.
I mean, it's at a writing
Did we
desk.
see any quills?
Actually, yeah, is there like a quill on the writing desk?
Yeah, there absolutely is. Hey, Ix, you moving over yet?
Where they're at?
Yep.
I suppose.
Hey, Ix, there's a thing over here.
Coming. I'm ready
Okay,
to spell
okay,
again.
so hear me out. Darren, you try doing the thing. I'll ready my bow. And Ix, you smack it if it does anything really bad.
Darren takes a breath and steps inside,
Yep.
doing his damnedest to not disturb anything at first.
And Minuet walks in and readies counter song.
And then he's going to pick up the quill, check it for ink, of course, because if it doesn't have ink, it's not going to matter.
The moment you pick up the quill, roll initiative as it screeches.
Shit.
Well, my ready spell is a ray of frost, so.
Yep, we'll get to it. I need to see initiative first, though.
20 something.
Go ahead and move your piece.
7.
27.
Fuck. So that's a 9.
There you go. Don't worry, guys. Ixadrass is on the job.
Oh, I actually landed it on 9. I wasn't even paying attention.
Nice going. Alright, your counter song goes off. Your spell goes off, so does its attack. Does 16 hit your touch AC?
Mine? Yes.
Roll your perform. Roll your will.
Okay.
Ix, roll your touch. And
Alright,
I will actually, since you're all together and I'm not afraid to kill you all now.
19 for Will.
And the counter song is a 24.
There it is.
Take the 24, please. You will,
Okay.
because automatic.
Does 13 hit its touch AC?
No, actually.
Balls.
Good, I rolled a high-low for no reason. Ix, it is officially your turn. Wow, that...
Frost.
Roll it.
Never mind, I didn't hit it.
What'd you roll?
Just shy of a crit fail.
Ooh. Alright, we're gonna drop down to Minuet.
Okay, so Minuet is give it the pin, and then continues counter songing.
I don't think the pen is going to save this.
Darren.
Just like tries to hold the quill out to it.
It's gonna reach out and try and touch you again.
Fuck.
I'm assuming a 17 hits your touch AC.
I'm gonna tell you this. Unless you roll a 1, it will hit my touch AC, because my touch AC is 11.
I'm still gonna announce it every time. Roll your will save. Roll your perform check for this round. Because I kind of want somebody to fail now.
Even higher than last round.
Right, you can't even fail. Well, you'll run out of perform. Yes.
I can run out.
That's what I'm hoping for now. Ix.
Magic missile.
Roll your damage. I do want you guys to get slightly hurt by this, damn it.
8. Plus, I think it's 3, so 11.
The first... How many missiles do you get? 2? First missile hits.
3.
Okay, good. Much easier to narrate. First missile hits. Doesn't look like it does it. The second missile hits. It looks like it's fucked up. Third missile hits and ends it. Just dissipates in horrible, horrible screams this time, though. This one has been around a lot longer. The paper floats to the ground.
I'm going to pick up the paper, leave the quill, and open it up to read it, because I don't know how much freaking time we've got.
What he had written nothing. On the backside, however, since this will be the last thing you do before time resets again anyways, we're going to stop the timer. There we go. It reads, "You have to tell me what happened in my church. You have to tell us what really happened in our church. I know you were working on the inside with the mayor. It may not be too late for us and your soul. Please tell me." Tick, 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 thunk.
Alright, well, we didn't finish exploring all the houses here, so...
Well, I don't know if it's going to matter or not.
I think we should go do the thing.
Yeah.
I feel that we should.
Question, Era, do I get my spell slot back?
Nope.
Nope.
Didn't think so.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm down to three rounds of bardic performance, and that's it. And then one spell.
Well, Darren's
first level.
also got counter song, so he better learn to start using it.
Darren doesn't have counter.
No, he doesn't.
Ah, well, we're fucked. Good job, guys.
That is specific to my archetype. I don't get counter song.
Yep.
That's fucking helpful. God damn it.
To be
Yee.
fair, counter song is something set up beforehand, so I was like, oh, it's fine. I'm not going to need this.
It's not fine. You should have known better. This is Era.
Okay. We have the numbers we need for the combination.
So before we do this, mind a brief pause?
Okay.
We're getting towards the end of part 1. So, Burb, and I am muting this time. We are unmuted. I should have probably BRB'd us,
Okay.
but
It's fine. It wasn't that long.
sorry, YouTube. Like anybody totally watches anything we put on YouTube or I put on YouTube. So let's. What are you guys doing?
We are going to
Okay,
head for the clock tower.
So we got the combination. Yep.
You guys go to the clock tower. Go ahead and move
Sounds
your
like a
pieces.
plan, X.
Zix here.
X.
Yeah, I'm here. We're heading to the clock tower.
Yep, go ahead and move your piece.
Yeah.
You move your pieces. There we go. I will do an additional moving that's needed because it's finicky. And tell me the combination that you put in.
Based on what we know, on Darren's extrapolation.
Ooh.
Thank goodness I didn't keep that intelligence damage. 2197.
And you press the button.
Yes.
Click. It opens.
Woo.
Okay. He just pauses as he pulls the lock away. I haven't been hurt yet, so I think we're fine. And he moves
Good.
to open the door.
You see a small room with stairs leading up, gears above you, clicking away. You will see a small control panel at the back side of the room. The panel depicts that of a clock, a large churn crank placed over the face of the clock with a knob for churning. Wow, that was bad writing on my part. As well as a single lever labeled on and off. A dagger stabbed into the depiction of the clock face at the 11 p.m. mark. Well, 11 mark. The crank will churn, or excuse me, that doesn't matter. Several tubes connecting to the controller seem to pulse like a heartbeat with each tick and with each talk, melding into the floor, glowing slightly blue.
Okay, so how about some knowledge engineering, spellcraft, and a bardic knowledge of knowledge arcana.
Start spamming that stuff, people.
I will.
Okay.
On a side note, the moment that you guys are completely in, the door behind you will creak shut.
Alright, well,
Okay. First off,
Knowledge.
engineering.
Yeah.
I think Vardy's probably got
So-
better knowledge skills than I do, though.
All knowledge engineerings need to be rolled right now. I want them all at once.
All right. I will.
I think I'm gonna burn my reroll if I got that as an option.
Which one are you
Burn that
rerolling?
reroll.
That was a 13 for engineering.
If you want to burn your reroll, burn your reroll.
I'll roll knowledge arcana.
We'll hold off on knowledge arcana right now. We're on knowledge engineering. We're gonna go one by one.
Okay. So wait, that's the wrong. Oh, okay. It's already black. Okay. Rolling. Fucking. Damn it. 15.
15. This looks like a control panel for the clock, possibly for daylight savings time or other reasons. They're common, but this one looks extravagantly not right. Let's move on to knowledge arcana.
I've rolled a 17.
Anybody else want to roll knowledge arcana? May roll now.
Okay. Let me make sure. Okay, this is going to be at a +3.
Viv, you gonna roll?
Oh, Arcana? Alright.
Yep.
So my
Nope. No dice. No, that's gonna be a fucking 5.
Eh. 13.
The 17 will tell that it is strange that this is being powered by obviously some sort of magical fluid? Question mark? Viv, you're gonna get the awkward feeling that you know that there's magic involved, but that living hell is this shit. What was the next one that you wanted to roll, Vari?
I was gonna do a detect magic and spellcraft.
Go ahead and roll your spellcraft.
Oh, yeah, I could do a spellcraft as well.
Roll your spellcrafts.
Okay, that is going to be a 16.
That's better. 22.
19 for me.
The 22 will be the one that gets that. That's divine magic. There's divine magic here. Pumping into this machine.
Question.
Yes,
Where do the tubes go?
into the ground.
Are there any stairs leading down?
No, there are not.
Are there any valves on the tubes?
Not that you can shut off.
What about the lever? The on-off lever?
Are you going to go pull it?
Well, what position is it in?
Currently on.
Okay. Should I pull the lever?
Pull the lever, Crunk!
I was going to say, do it,
Actu- Actually, wait. Okay, so the diagram with the... okay, so does it physically have a dagger sticking in it?
Yes,
at the 11 o'clock mark, which is when we reset.
An important question. Is the dagger magical with detect magic?
Yes.
Wonderful.
I cast Identify on the dagger.
You actually note on your character sheet somewhere that these spell components have to disappear at some point. Wait, you're a sorcerer. Fuck that. God damn it. No fun.
I'm sorry.
It's a +2 dagger. It's a +2 magical dagger.
No other properties?
Nope.
Alright.
Technically, I'm supposed to make you roll like a spellcraft, but fuck that. I'm lazy.
That's fair. And I just rolled a spellcraft anyway. Yeah.
Well,
Okay, what was your spellcraft then?
It was a 22.
Yeah, you're fine.
So it's just a, magic dagger with no special effects. So, have at it. I mean,
Okay,
Well, in
so
that
I
case-
guess I'll take it for removing people's kidneys if they piss me off.
I mean, Darren
Yeah,
is going to grab
Darren,
it because he doesn't
take
have
the
a magic
dagger.
weapon to fight remnants.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, you do that. I mean, I technically don't have a magic weapon either, but I have actual magic.
and
Pretty sure setting sun counts as magic.
Roll.
No, it's a masterwork.
yeah, it's
It has a special
I thought it was a
ability.
+1. But anyways, yeah. So
But I need a strength check from.
Darren, how about?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I need a strength check from Darren.
That'll be an 18.
It's wedged in there. Goddamn good.
Huh.
You might need to really strong arm this shit.
Oh.
Whoever did this was not a happy camper.
Well, considering it's causing us to repeat at exactly 11. All right. I'm going to use both hands.
Both hands away.
Can Minuet assist?
You may roll your assist.
I'm going to re-roll that.
I too will assist.
Roll your assist.
Okay.
Just everybody fucking pile it on.
So that'll be 20 without the assists.
We don't need the assist then. Cool.
20.
But I want to hear the numbers
Well,
anyways, because I want to see how much... 15? Yo, put your hands on the stagger and pull with all your might.
By
Yeah.
the power of friendship.
That and having...
Power of Grayskull!
That and having apparently a pissed off female and a pissed off dragon in the party. It comes out.
And now
Okay,
Darren
Dan.
has a +2 dagger.
For now.
So, now how about we pull the lever? This might be a terrible idea.
It might, but you are right.
What else are we gonna do?
Well, we could break
Suffer.
into the church, but that also feels like a bad idea. So let's just, as Darren reaches over and pulls the lever.
You pull the lever. Tick. 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 As all the gears around you come to a complete halt.
Oh,
I'd say
Wonderful.
something, but I don't want Murphy to slap the shit out of me.
All right. Let's check up near the top of the clock tower and then come back down.
okay.
Darren starts No, wait. Is there space for me to fly in here, or is it just like too many gears?
No, if you were to fly more than like 10 feet up, you'd start running into mechanicisms, and you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I really don't.
No, that would hurt.
I'm sorry. I'm not a superhero with a cape.
I mean, everything is stopped, but there's dumb and then there's stupid. And are we in a horror movie here? No. I've got intelligent players, thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
This
not.
was the other. Imagine if this was the other group.
Oh,
They would have fucked around in the middle of town for an hour. No
Yeah.
offense. Y'all would have spent an hour talking about shit. About the town.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. That's why I didn't design this for them. That's why I designed the other thing for them and this for you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys can be intelligent in the other game. It's just in the weirdest ways. So I have to make weird intelligence things for you guys. I can do straightforward here. And more convoluted later. Because I'm going to still fuck with you, but...
Oh no.
of course.
All
Anyway,
right.
yeah. So, Darren, you want point, or do you want me to?
You might as well take point, Minuet. I hate to put anyone
Okay.
else in danger, but I'm not exactly the most defensible. He does air quotes with that.
I mean, me neither, unless I'm a fox. But I can stab people real good. So
I can also stand over you and stab people over you.
fair point.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm a bit of a brick wall.
I ship you too.
Gosh darn it.
Damn it.
That ship has sailed, though. You guys go up the stairs, which seem to loop around and around and around, and you make it to a landing, where it looks like all the mechanisms seem to connect to the clock.
Mhm.
Yep. You can see the bell from here.
Is there a way to get to the clock face from here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's not a very large clock. It looks like it is designed for you to be able to reach everything behind the clock face.
Does anything actually? No, I should probably. I'm going to use my once a day knowledge lore to do a 20 on an engineering check to see if there's anything weird about the back facing of this clock.
Now that you're looking at it, yeah, there's tiny little tubes intermingled with the gears, plugged into very awkward places. And there seems to be a little tiny minuscule gem at the very top of the clock face.
As in, like, the 12 o'clock position?
Yes.
Is it one of those gems like you'd see slotted into the backside of arcane engine?
You'd have to
Except
get
there's all.
you'd have to get close to find more out.
Is there space
Okay,
for me
then.
to fly in this space?
It would be awkward, and you will have to roll a fly check. But you can.
How high up is this position?
If you are to go up to the clock face, you are threatening to possibly fall down into the gear mechanisms.
Well, I mean, from sorry, words. So walking as close to the clock face as I can get safely without like teetering over or falling. How high up does the gem seem to be compared to, say, Derek?
15 feet.
Okay.
Do there seem to be any semi-obvious handholds at least for climbing?
Nope.
Thick.
So I probably won't offer this ever again. But Ix, do you want to get on my shoulders?
Woo. Sure.
All right. Well, Darren is going to get down on one knee so Ix can climb onto his shoulders.
I didn't realize this is where we were going with this.
I mean, do we need to pause the stream so that you guys can get, I was making a bad joke.
I know.
Really?
Yeah, you quit that. You could.
No! We're all fucking fur bags here. Jesus Christ.
Language.
One day, a bunch of furries are gonna watch this shit and be like, mm-hmm.
I mean, prior to this game
Okay.
starting, Viv threatened to have
Okay,
her character
so-
molest Mike, so...
Oh, only threaten to molest. That's That was on
Okay,
stream too.
Okay,
God damn it,
so
should I
the
believe
important
that shit?
question is,
Yep.
is that sufficient? Or shall Minuet Fox form and climb on both of them?
On both of them, and even Fox Farm, you're gonna have a little difficulty reaching it. Things are gonna have to be rolled.
That's fine. Do I need
One.
to roll anything?
Wonderful.
So Ixaddress and Minuet both have to roll acrobatics to not fall over. Darren has to roll a strength check to be able to handle the awkward weight of shifting bodies on them.
In other words, I have to keep you all steady. Better
If I
hope
have-
my reroll wasn't wasted.
If I have to roll an acrobatics check, I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that one. Let me just tell you,
okay, so
it's better if
Fox
I
form-
don't.
Fox form, I've got a plus 13, so
Yeah, I have a 3.
The DC may depend on everybody else's rolls during this. So if two people roll really well, but that is up to Ix whether or not Ix is going to make that move or not before y'all roll.
just fucking damn it.
Well, the easy thing to do is I can roll my strength to try and keep Ix steady the first time, and then Ix
I
can decide if they
mean-
want to backflip off me.
That's not a bad roll. Let's get everybody
we're
else's.
fine. We're fine.
Yeah, I
Okay, so I got
plastic 20.
a 15 though. Fucking 15
So we got 15.
as a tiny fox.
Hold up. Let's start from the bottom. The strength check is
Plastic 20.
understood. Ix, your acrobatics.
21.
Understood. Hey, and yours was 15, correct?
Yep.
You can... Nope, you guys all actually passed. Believe it or not, you guys have all actually passed the DC. There is one last check that needs to be made. We need a jump.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, so acrobatics from Minuet to jump and grab it in his mouth.
And land safely.
Wonderful. Okay, so this
A solo roll.
Happening. Okay.
You're not gonna die this time, I
Rolling.
promise. No auto deaths in this scene.
Fucking 20!
Well,
The tiny fox does what tiny
So
foxes do.
So, 33 on the acrobatic.
A small tube follows the diamond gem down as you land in Ix's hands. I need a last reflex save as you guys try to disassemble your little tower.
Okay. Good thing reflex is a good save for me.
14 for me.
Oof.
It's fine. I'm just like, worst case scenario, I am dropping myself to my knees and leaning back so that they don't fall into the pit.
Okay, so that's a 17 on the dice, 30 total.
Understood. Ixodras, let's get your reflex save in.
Oh, fuck. Why am I reflex saving?
Rip.
I will tell you in a
Disassembling our
moment.
tower.
You will understand very shortly.
Alright, well, I forgot my saves as Ixodras actually aren't complete dog shit. So,
Oh, well.
I mean 14.
Which is actually a fail. So I have to roll 3d4 against you guys. 15 was the DC.
Rip. I'm gonna blame the house that blocked my roll.
Don't
As you
blame
guys-
Mimic House.
Go to
Mimic House isn't here.
As you guys go to disassemble your tower, that small tube that is connected to the diamond that the small fox is trying to pull down tugs tight. The ground shakes. Ix, roll a d4. I need to know what kind of damage comes through. Hey, Car, I roll a d4. I need to know what kind of damage hits you. Because it's going to be 6.
1.
Lightning damage for you.
Ow.
And 2 is fire.
Aw. Well,
The-
at least I'm not weak to fire yet.
No, you're not. But that damage seems to come out of the crystal and nail you guys. I'm assuming that the rogue in the party has uncanny dodge and can just take nothing. So, it doesn't matter what came after them.
Yeah, uncanny. Yep, uncanny dodge. Even though it's coming from in my mouth.
It's fine, you're holding it by the tube.
When the ground
Go ahead.
the ground shakes, the fox knows to let go, and you guys land in a pile. God, that tube is pulsing hard.
Lewd?
It's not a penis. Penis.
And demonetized.
There's people that understand that reference. And yeah, demonetized. Totally demonetized. If we were getting monetized, we just lost it all right there. Like, I'm ever going to make money off of work.
I found out something neat.
Penis?
Apparently when you're streaming, if you're streaming on YouTube, after the 2-hour mark, you can't get demonetized for what you've said.
Well, fuck, we're going to start streaming on YouTube as well as Twitch. Fuck that.
Well,
Hey, YouTube! Motherfucker. Okay.
it's a good thing you haven't become a Twitch partner because they have an agreement that prevents you from also streaming on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, until you get to that point, why not?
Twitch can suck my
Whichever-
giant double fucking cocks. I
What-
can curse again!
What's Barry saying? Porque lo nos dos?
Well, I am sorry, audience. We have completely lost any resemblance of wholesomeness that we had.
Honey bunny, I've been trying. Never mind. I want to be able to fucking curse. I have to shut this shit off when I'm at work. Fuck you all.
Alright. How much
So-
damage do I take?
6.
Okay.
Okay, so,
Also, ow.
as a question,
Yes.
do we have the gem in a tube, or is the gem still stuck in the clock face? It's just sort of in a tube that we have pulled out.
It seems to be still hanging across the clock face. Minuet can now tell you, now that he's crapped it, it's definitely a diamond.
A diamond. Okay.
Can I roll knowledge arcana?
You may. We are getting close to stopping point, though,
I know.
since you have to work tomorrow.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Because I know for holy shit, natural 20.
Well,
That's a 26.
Knowledge Arcana?
Yes, in order to glean the significance of a diamond being the focus of magic.
Diamonds themselves being, according to D&D, even though in real life, let's face it, diamonds are not fucking rare. They're not. Don't look it up. The brothers. Whatever. Before I go on a fucking tangent, yes, I can say the fuck word again. God damn it. Diamonds are necessary for holding lots of power. The fact that it's attached to a clock means that lots of power is being filtered through something to control time. Yeah, I think you can put 2 and 2 together and get fish now, right?
Yeah.
Well, as far as I can glean from that, somebody used a diamond focus, wherever they got a diamond from in the skies, in order to control time in a localized area central on the clock. But there were consequences, of course. As Darren stated before, there's always consequences to this sort of shit.
can I roll appraise on the diamond?
Yep. Side note, Darren would absolutely know removing this diamond is a bad mistake.
Okay, well that's a.
Oh yeah, all the magic
Well-
will probably explode outwards and fuck everything for the rest of every time.
Yep, so that's a 12 on the appraisal, so. I don't know, I haven't seen a diamond before.
Rich people shit here, that's 100,000 gold up there.
Alright, so
Small loan of a
is
million
it,
gil.
is it just sort of extruded out, or is it like hung at an awkward angle?
It's dangling right now.
Oh, this was a terrible idea. Because if it was only extruded out,
Yep.
I would have tried to have like bumped it back in with the hammer, but that's not going to work.
I mean, it's still connected to the tube, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it dangling off the tube, or is the tube just dangling?
Oh, it's dangling at the end of the tube.
Fuck.
Oh dear.
Well, we done goofed up, so.
I
Whoops.
wish I had paid a little more attention. That thing is probably the focus of this time loop.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, we may be dangerously close to screwing everything up.
That's about
I
par of the
mean-
course.
Isn't that the plan, kind of?
The problem, Minuet, is that if this mechanism gets broken, it's entirely possible that all the temporal energy stored inside will... I don't even know if time can explode, but that's probably what would happen.
Hmm.
We've turned off the device, but that doesn't mean the energy has gone anywhere.
Yeah. Hmm.
Actually, I wonder if... And he starts going down the stairs at an accelerated pace.
I'm assuming everybody follows.
Yep.
You get to the crank and the clock and the everything else.
So, what does the clock face show on the panel?
It looks like it shows, because it only took you about 5 minutes. Or excuse me, 10:45.
Oh,
Well.
even though it's past that, it technically otherwise.
No, it is 10:45 in game.
We stopped time.
Yep.
We turned it off.
Yep. So it hasn't moved.
We have a choice. We can reset again, and I will no longer have this fancy looking dagger, but the clock tower will probably be structurally sound, the mechanism back in place. Or we can hope that it'll hold long enough to find the source of the power and cut it off.
I mean, I don't really like looping back any more than we have to.
I agree. The other problem is, without the dagger in the clock facing, there's no telling when it will reset. Probably at midnight, mind you, but we don't know that.
Hmm.
As it stands, with the mechanism off, the power can't go anywhere, and it can't be further stored inside the focus.
Mm-hmm. Well, um, this is a tough call. Ix, what do you think?
I don't like any of these choices. But the safest choice is probably the reset one.
I will say this. All the information we have points to the fact that whatever went down at the church. I don't necessarily relish the idea of breaking the windows of the church to get in, but he shrugs. It's not like this place isn't already cursed. Clearly, the divine magic is coming from somewhere.
Okay, so hear me out. If we turn it back on, would that loose like that up there? It might break all the way from turning it back on.
True.
So, I'd say we leave it off and go to the church.
Darren looks to Ixodras. He has his hand on the lever.
Well, does it look like anything's coming through the pipes now that it's turned off, Era?
No, but it looks like the pipes are still.
Well, it doesn't seem like there's anything coming through the pipes anymore. So perhaps it's fine to leave it off. Because Minuet does have a point with how loosely attached the focus is right now.
Yep.
Darren nods and lifts his hand away from the lever.
Hey, maybe while we're out there we can find a goddamn ladder so we can, stick it back on properly.
Maybe. Not that we would want this accursed object to keep working.
No, but we also don't want it to fucking explode and fucking make time go wibbly wobbly.
True enough.
I don't feel like getting spaghettiized.
I don't think that's an actual word.
Um, spaghetti eyes.
Yes.
Okay.
And you could say it's not a real word, but you understood what I meant, therefore it's a word.
I'm not sure. Did I understand what you meant? He quirks an eye ridge.
You
Do you mean
probably
that your
did.
eyes will become spaghetti, or that you yourself will become spaghetti?
I'm gonna hit you with my stick.
He grins a toothy grin and begins backing away from the panel, just sort of waving the dagger somewhat nonchalantly as he heads for the door. I'm sure you will.
Exodress waves her weapon menacingly.
Wave that weapon at the church window.
I'm the one.
Oh, we're
with-
gonna do the sacrilege. Awesome.
Minuet's doing the sacrilege.
But
You
all I
volunteered
have
just
is
now.
you have the thing that's good at breaking window. Actually, I could maybe try
I mean, with as hard-headed as you are, you're probably even better.
Rude.
to. You're not throwing me at the window.
Darren just puts his other hand to his chest. Clearly, I have the better head for breaking through windows.
I mean, you're both pretty hard-headed. It's true.
I know I have anger issues, but I'm not exactly an idiot.
I mean, that just means you're
Anyways.
explosive on impact.
I mean, I don't have my cool thief tools and stuff, but I could maybe do the etch out a thing in the window with the dagger, maybe, so that we don't make a big mess.
Darren looks at his dagger as he exits and then sees the mess of carts. He hands Minuet the dagger and then walks over to go pick up one of the carts.
Fantastic. Let's take a brief pause because I need to talk to y'all really quickly. So I'm going to mute the stream, possibly use the bathroom. Burb, guys. Sorry, YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I do not plead guilty because fuck you. And I'm gonna curse a whole shit ton because I'm probably gonna try and figure out how to stream on YouTube soon. So whatever. Yo, those of you in YouTube land, like, subscribe, comment something, say hi. I don't even care. Hey, insult me, offend me. That always gets people riled up, right? Right? Okay. This is all going to
It's an
continue.
offending.
I mean, seriously, try to defend me. You're not gonna. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pause tonight. I'm gonna be back here tomorrow on Twitch, same thing. Tomorrow, sometime between like 5 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I don't know when the hell we're all gonna just be like, we're starting now. So,
Okay.
whenever the fuck we're all together and want to go, because I'm the only person on this face of the planet that has a goddamn group that doesn't just show up on time, they show up early. So the only D&D group in existence
Heh.
that starts early. I didn't think those words that had ever come out of my mouth. Starting early, D&D, those words don't go together. Y'all have a good night. Bye. Drink more water. Take care of yourselves. Happy Halloween, because I'm trying to be creepy. Bye.
Have a good night, y'all.